Good evening and welcome to the evening show with Ben Ferguson. I'm Amber Shannon and we have such a fun show for you tonight. From Santa Barbara, actress, singer, and dancer Michelle Miner is here, along with another amazing local actor, Van Riker. But first, please put your hands together for our host of the night, Mr. Ben Ferguson.
Thank you, Amber. Thank you all for coming. Thank you Santa Maria for playing us up there. Paso Robles and Santa Maria and Carpinteria and Santa Barbara and Goleta, and we're all over the place. Thank you. As Amber mentioned, we have a couple of pros tonight. We have a couple of very seasoned actors, Michelle Miner and Van Riker. If you've lived in town a while and you've gone to any plays, I'm sure you've seen them. We talked about Michelle last show, and we were going to have her on to act out a scene tonight with Amber, and that's going to happen in just a few minutes. A little twist on tonight's show. From now on, the evening show is going to not only just interview the guests, but we're also going to put them to work. In the middle of the show, we're going to walk down. You're going to see behind the scenes, we've transformed the TV station into a hospital. It's going to be called Pine Valley Medical. That's right, Pine Valley Medical. That's organ music that you're hearing. Anyway, we're going to do a scene, and from now on, every show, all the guests that we have, they will have a part. We'll write them into the show. It's going to be a continuing saga. So I'm really, really looking forward to that, and I hopefully you are too. So, ladies and gentlemen, we'll have much more time. We're going to do all that. So we're going to come back and talk to Amber Shannon in just a minute. Don't go anywhere. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another fine edition of the evening show. Amber, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Yes, and are you excited about today?
I'm so excited.
Yes, we're talking about our soap opera that we're going to attempt to do every single show with our particular guests that come on, if they are willing.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. They'll be willing.
Now, I'm going to try to make you laugh.
Okay.
Okay, now I found this a little bit humorous. Tell me what you think. You may not think it's funny, but I found this humorous.
Another one of my attempts at wit on my Facebook page as well.
Was this on your?
Yes.
I didn't think it. Okay, I have another one. This is funny. Now, if you laugh or not, it's up to you, but this is funny. A couple of old ladies. One says, "I've been calling you all day." And the other one says, "That's a calculator."
Oh, that's cute. And not on my Facebook page, so props to you.
I feel a little strange right now. Okay, here we go. Don't blame the holidays. You were fat in August.
Oh, that's kind of hard.
For that?
That's pretty cute.
Hey, thanks, man. Well, you got the name, Van Riker.
Yeah.
So when I talked earlier about Maravilla, the ladies that were here earlier, and one of them knew, they mentioned, this gentleman over here, he has the evening show, Ben Ferguson. Are you Ben? And the lady told me that, and it made my life.
Oh, yeah.
Just 2 people in 2 years have done that, and I'm just like,
That's great, yeah.
It's all worth it.
Moving up.
Yeah, no, it was really, really nice. And to think maybe just for a second we entertain them a little bit, that makes everything worthwhile.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah. So you and Amber worked before.
Yes,
right?
we did.
Yes, and then there were none. That was the first time.
Right. Tell the truth, because she's a very good actress, but is she kind of tough to work with?
No, well,
Kind of a diva-like?
no.
How about Michelle? Is she kind of?
No, I'm serious. They're both beautiful.
Well, they're
But
beautiful,
this
yeah.
one,
Good evening and welcome to the evening show with Ben Ferguson. I'm Amber Shannon, and tonight we welcome local filmmaker Daniel Bolag along with his co-director Remy Phillip. And later, we have a very special guest appearance by a mystery guest who will be appearing in our second episode ever of Pine Valley Medical. But first, please put your hands together for the most amazing person in the world, Mr. Ben Ferguson.
Thank you, Amber. What an introduction that was. I like that. Anyway, thank you all for coming. Happy New Year to everybody, and what a way to start off a new year. We have an incredible show. We have, as Amber mentioned, Daniel Bolag. He's a local filmmaker. He grew up in New York, studied out there for film, and decided to come out here and fill all of our heads with all of his knowledge. And I've seen a couple of his films, and they're very, very good. In fact, a couple of them are being entered into this year's Santa Barbara Film Festival. So he's also here with his co-director, and we're going to talk to them about what it takes to make a film and how they write it and produce it and all that. It's going to be exciting. And he's also going to be in the second episode of Pine Valley. And from what I understand, he's not going to have a very easy time of it. So that's going to be really pretty fun to watch. Anyway, as Amber mentioned, we have a mystery guest, and that mystery guest is also going to be in Pine Valley, and we're going to talk to he or she after the Pine Valley episode, and I guarantee you'll recognize he or she. So we have an amazing show tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming. Do not go anywhere. We'll be right back with Amber Shannon. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another fine edition of the Evening Show. We're here with Amber Shannon. Hello, Amber.
Hello, Ben.
A couple shows ago, she had some things that she brought on, what she does for the holidays and makes all the kids happy. And apparently, something happened during the holidays. Do tell.
You know, my holidays are always consisted of traveling and seeing as many people as we can at once. And so
You travel from here to Phoenix?
every single time. So
Okay.
the kids have never actually had a Christmas at our own house. It's
Right.
always at my parents' house. But every single year, it seems like we get sick, and it's becoming our new holiday tradition.
Tradition.
And it's terrible. Remember how we were talking about holiday traditions?
Right,
Well, this
right.
is not one that I wanted to put on the list.
Oh,
so,
man.
so this last time, of course, second day
So
that we're
Liam,
there.
did he start it? He seems like trouble.
Oh, he is trouble. He's always been trouble.
So who got
But
sick?
he's also a doll. It started with me, unfortunately, and then Liam got sick as well because he ends up in my bed every single night. Joke's
And that's
on you,
'cause
little
it's
boy.
sure.
So he got sick,
Yeah.
and anyway, he ended up with a double ear infection. We were in, urgent care.
Urgent care, that's right.
Yes, another urgent care. I'm starting to know all of them and their
Right.
locations.
Well, good thing we're starting Pine Valley then.
Yes.
Anyway, go ahead.
Oh, yeah. I'll be really good with it. And it's funny, actually. One of the posters in there was in that room. So,
Really?
yeah, it's a good one. But
But anyway, you got through the holidays.
got through them, and it was great. You know, it was lovely. It's great
Yeah.
no matter what, but boy, I'm sick of getting sick.
Yeah, I was sick, and I'll get into that in just a minute. I have a little story behind that. I'm kind of a germaphobe. Not kind of, I'm a big-time germaphobe. This is what I wanted to show you. 'Twas the night before Christmas. Now, and this is Amber's lovely family. Everybody looks so rested, except you look like you're still in And Then There Were None, or whatever that play was that you were
Well,
in.
I'm sick.
Oh, is that what it is?
Oh, yeah.
So you're just trying to hang in there for
You
the
know,
photo?
Yeah. The only one who's not sick here, actually, the ones on the end, they're not sick.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Yeah.
They will eventually get sick. You just can't tell from the
That was
picture.
a good photo, though. Everybody enjoyed that. Hey, you knew this my holiday. I went to South Korea as part of my holidays, and I decided to. A friend of mine was with me, and decided it'd be funny to push me over to the North Korea side. You know, think that'd be great. So it was okay. Here's what happened. Kim Jong-un, as he's here with the hot poker, that really didn't hurt very much. The other gentleman here that's electrocuting the cage, I'm not going to lie, that hurt. But anyway, it was a language barrier, and we didn't understand each other, and after a while, it was a couple hours later that we decided everything was okay, and he gave me an autographed picture, and I was able to get back.
What I've seen so far in terms of the local talent
Right.
has been just a pure work ethic, and it seems to be that a lot of the artists locally here, they look at film as an art, as a medium, as opposed to an industry or a business, which to me is pole opposite
Right.
to the way it went down in New York, or the way it probably is in Hollywood, when the main objective is money as opposed to.
Being a business versus it being an art.
Correct. I mean, we're just here to tell a story,
Right.
which we try our best to do, but the actors have to incorporate the character and really have to become the person.
Right.
So, you know, the real sacrifice is with them. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, you know, I can write something and turn on the camera, but if the actors don't bring their souls,
Sure.
you know, and their experiences, the audience knows it's not
Right.
authentic.
I want to go back. I read about you. I like your story. You're a commodities broker in New York, and all of a sudden you had this passion of doing what you're doing now. Somebody dropped dead in your office, and you thought, maybe a better idea to do it now rather than later.
Correct.
You know, it's similar to my story. Not that I'm doing movies or anything, but there was a time, this is a true story, I was home with the flu one day, and I watched Oprah was still on, and Oprah said, if you're not doing what you want to do, you're blowing it. And
Right.
right then I'm like, holy crap, I don't want to be 80 years old, but want to do it. So, I mean, it's amazing. I love that story, and that you're here doing it. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back from another Pine Valley episode. Thanks for hanging in there for that.
I think it went really well.
Yeah, I think so too. I think we went a little long, and we had some, like Shannon and Danae, I think her name was. I think they had to hang out for a while, but boy, that was fun.
It was so fun.
And how about bringing the mystery guest?
Oh, I'm so excited to reveal the mystery
Yeah,
guest.
she didn't work real well for me during the Pine Valley episode.
Oh, really?
Well, apparently something you had said, but anyway, we'll find out more later. Let's bring her out. Ladies and gentlemen, please bring out our mystery guest, Miss Dominique Samario.
Hello.
Good to see you.
So good to see you. Hi there. Have a seat.
Mystery guest.
And when I saw you out in the nurse's outfit, I'm like, wow, there she is.
We need to like take that home. Wait, that sounds very bad, but I mean,
Yes, it did.
it
Anyway.
was a fabulous prop.
Yeah,
That's what I'll go with.
thank you very much for coming. That was fun.
Aw,
and
thanks for
being
having
part
me
of
back
this.
on.
Yeah, and you're going to be able to come back periodically and tell us what's going on.
I am keeping my word, and you are keeping your word to let me come
Of
back
course
and visit,
I am.
which is so sweet.
I have some pictures.
Oh dear God.
I know you and your
Here we go.
husband and your darling little boy moved to Santa Barbara.
We did. We moved back into Santa Barbara.
Right.
Yeah.
Now you're right in the heart of things. You're right where you told me, right? Right,
Yeah.
right,
Oh,
smack
yeah.
dab in the middle of it.
Yes. I'm
Did you
so
guys? When did
grateful.
you guys start working at Starbucks? Did you?
Whatever. You know, to live in Santa Barbara, people have to take on second jobs
job,
often. So,
I want you. I want you to
then
look
you get
at.
free coffee.
I want you to look at the espresso bean here. Look at his face. He's like, guys, what are we doing?
that.
Look at your
My
son's
son
face.
is like, are you embarrassing me again, Mom?
That's
I told
exactly
him,
what
this
it
is what
is.
I told him my job is. To be unfun and to embarrass you for the rest
Well, I
of your
think he's
life.
finally grasping it.
And it's working.
But speaking of fun, though, now this one I liked. Now, is this Thanksgiving?
Oh my God. No, this is actually, I'm like, what is this? So
I had
this
to
is-
pay someone for this one.
You did. I mean, I am focused on that football game right there. I've got like a team. This team is fifth graders.
You're
in
scaring
case
the
you're
guys
wondering.
next to you.
I'm actually scaring the fifth graders. So on our lunchtime, we go and volunteer for a thing called Lunch Bunch, and it's with
You get
United
to play
Way.
football lunchtime?
Yeah, I mean, everybody needs to have lunch recess. I've decided. We played I learned a new frisbee game. Obviously, a very intense game of
The
touch
ultimate
football.
frisbee with the golf?
Anything I play is ultimate.
Yeah.
But other than that,
Yeah.
no kids were injured. But it was really fun. I'm glad you found that.
Well, I'm kind of playing with that, but then we have those perfect pictures that you always take. And now look at this.
Oh.
Now, this is, I don't know how you do it, but it's right off of Family Circle or Women's
that's
Day.
actually
Or,
really good because that's just from my mom's cell phone.
is that right?
Yeah, and does sum up my son because
Yeah.
I'm probably embarrassing him again.
Yeah.
But this was really fun. This was at the Parade of Lights. We do a little Santa's Village.
No, it's
and-
wonderful.
And he's a little teddy bear.
His little face.
Now he gets from January on, he's going to breathe a little bit, right?
I know, he's like, give me a
First, please give a warm welcome for our host, Mr. Ben Ferguson.
Thank you, Amber. Thank you all for coming. Thank you, Santa Maria and Santa Barbara and Carpinteria and Paso Robles. We have a really, really good show every time I say that, but we keep outdoing ourselves. I think this show is one of our most action-packed shows that we've ever had. And I heard Amber mention that we have Grace Shannon and Amber Shannon. So I'm wondering if there's a tie there. Anyway, we're going to find out. We're going to meet Grace in just a minute. I got to know Grace a little bit earlier. Grace is one of those superstar people that you're going to want to meet, you're going to want to talk to, you're going to want to hear us talk to. Special for the person if they call
Yes.
up. And what does something like this cost to have made?
That one is about $50.
Really? Yeah, this is pretty. This is very nice. This is
you.
beautiful. Have you had people call from that service announcement? I'm going to ask the station manager if they can play that a couple times a day here at the Channel 17. So that'll be good. Yeah, that'll be great.
She actually made that one for you.
You made this for me? Yes. A $50 one? Wow. I'm going to donate $50. Okay?
Thank you.
In your name. Thank you. This is beautiful. This is what I like. I like people like you that are doing good things. Okay, listen, I wanted to say, we want to do something special for you because you do special things for the birds. And I understand your birthday's coming up pretty soon? Mm-hmm. Yeah? You like owls?
Uh-huh.
Owl's a bird, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Lauren Wilson, come on over. You're doing just a fine job. We have a birthday surprise for you. We want to bring
Oh,
Grace
wow.
her very own owl cake. And you can share that with Emma and all her friends.
That's adorable.
Listen, I really appreciate you coming on, and I'm going to put this
Thank
home in
you.
my living room, and we're going to get you a check for the sanctuary, and I want to keep in touch, and you can tell us what's going on, and we'll talk more about it, and we're going to get that commercial on this channel.
All right.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Very nice meeting you.
You too.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back with Shannon Lorcote and Libby. Don't go anywhere.
Yeah.
So, this is Libby. You got that? Is this your first magazine cover?
My first cover, yeah.
Yeah. Wow. This is just the beginning, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's nice.
And
Yeah, I
she's-
looked through it earlier. It's amazing. And I brought a couple pictures with me. I don't know if it's okay to show. You know, I had a problem with your website because the same problem I had with Janelle O'Dare.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely every picture was just beautiful. When I went through hers, I didn't know
She's
which
gorgeous. Yeah.
She's gorgeous. You guys know how, I mean, you're very photogenic. I guess that's important when you're a model, isn't it? It's kind of a joke, didn't go anywhere. So I have a couple pictures here. I was just wondering if you could tell us, I think this was in Italy, I'm not sure.
Oh, that was in Japan.
Was that Japan?
That's for Lancôme Paris.
Is that right? And you were how old?
18.
18 years old. It's just
Yeah.
beginning. Isn't that something? I mean, for you can get, if somebody has doing extras in a movie or they any kind of...
Yes, where I have
magazine cover.
actors, models. Yes, both.
Yeah, that's wonderful. And the Pine Valley thing, I mean, you're really good actors too.
Oh,
So you kind of
I don't know about that, but
which
thank
is
you.
nice. I mean, when you have you have the makeup skills and the eyelashes, and I mean, where do you spend? You spend just little bits of time throughout your day with the different businesses.
I do the makeup and the lashes most days, and then in between I do the modeling.
Right.
Yeah.
I saw this picture. I just printed it. I thought it was just incredible.
That is Cameron.
Is that right?
Yes, she will be a supermodel.
It was like
She's
Breakfast at
also
Tiffany's.
she's also signed with Ford Model.
When she was on the shoot?
I did her makeup for the cover of Seasons magazine. Her
Right.
makeup and hair. Yeah.
So it's all in one. So they go work for you, or somebody signs with you, and you do their makeup and their
Well,
lashes.
not always, but for that I
But
got
I
to
mean,
do
they
it that
can.
time.
I mean, it's
of
available.
course, yeah.
Yeah, that's really nice. Another one of you. This is another cool picture. Work.
Yeah.
So I have one here that I really liked.
Oh,
Was this the show with Steve Martin and Martin
Yes.
Short? Okay,
Yes,
I was there,
yes.
and he's like,
Were you?
"Oh man!"
Yeah.
I think I was like the fourth or fifth row, and I
so
just-
much fun.
He was. Remember when Martin Short came running out as the cowgirl? With
Yes.
the- oh my God, that's
We were
when-
on the stage and we were kind of in the way.
I had gone down to get a drink, and I came back upstairs to look, and I saw him running through there. I'm like, my God, that guy's absolutely nuts, but in the most wonderful way imaginable.
Yeah, he was wonderful.
He owns
so
the
funny.
whole deal.
Yes.
This was amazing. So did you do makeup for these guys?
No, I didn't. One of my models worked on the stage. She did a little skit with them.
Really?
Yeah, so I got to sit on the stage and watch the show.
What do we have? Oh, look at that. We have you with a couple of pizzas.
So you saw me, man. That's us right there, surfing the waves.
So this is your channel. We can see all this stuff on your channel.
Oh yeah,
right?
coastal comedy.
Yeah,
yep.
yeah. This is cool. So, right here, as part of the movie that you're seeing behind us, looks like you have your hands full right here.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, tell us about how this came about.
Me and my friend, we would do little skits back in Arizona, and he came up with the little beat on the guitar, and I came up with the character, and we
Right.
just kind of hit it off. That was like all done in one take. It was all improv, and so
You did that at the station next
yeah,
door,
the
didn't
station next door.
You? Yeah, I really like this picture. She's from like a 70s Western.
Yeah, 70s Western.
Right.
I forgot where we even took that clip from.
It doesn't matter. It made me happy.
At the end, my mustache actually falls off.
I saw.
It's
In fact,
kind
I
of
think I
funny.
have.
Yeah.
No, this is after all your work's done here at the pool with.
Oh
the
yeah.
This is after a hard day's work, right?
Yeah, that's a hard day's work. That's the outcome. Yeah,
Yeah,
by
yeah.
the pool, kicking it.
It all works out with comedy. Hey, you were talking about you did Jay Leno impressions.
Yeah, I do. I can do a Jay Leno. Pretty solid in Jay Leno.
yeah,
impression.
let's hear some Jay
All
Leno.
right, ready?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. He kind of starts off, with like a little joke, and he's like, "Hey, you guys hear about this the other day? This is great. This is great. A guy goes into a convenience store, right? Guy goes into a convenience store, puts $10 on pump number 10, and I'm a millionaire, and I'm Jewish, and I got 300 Porsches. Isn't that great? It's funny, isn't it great? Want to hear that joke? Manic Jay."
Not
I call
bad.
him Manic Jay. He's just always just like talking about my Porsches. He has like 300 cars. They're
Yeah,
all
yeah,
Porsches.
and we got to see him every 3 hours on Channel 7.
See him on channel. Yeah,
Right,
I know.
right.
I kind of miss him though.
So that's really good. So have you done stand up, or are you planning on doing stand up?
I did a little stand up at the Ha Ha Factory
At
in
the
LA.
Ha Ha?
Yeah.
How'd you
yeah.
do with the Ha Ha?
I did okay. I was a little nervous. It was like
Right.
10 minutes
Right.
to go up there, and like they were like, I was like, "How many minutes do I have?" He goes, "You have 5," and I'm like, "Oh my god."
You all like wine, right? We got a chance for you to win a bottle of wine.
Really?
Yes. Now, you're going to have your choice. 1920s slang or 1930s slang? Let me tell you, 1920s slang, if you answer one question right, you win the bottle. 1930s, you need to answer 2 questions. Which would you like?
Well, the one question,
The one question for the bottle?
the easiest one.
All right.
The easiest one.
All right.
All right.
Have you heard of the term canceled stamp?
Cancel stamp,
Right? Mm-hmm. What is that?
a stamp that's been
A
canceled.
stamp that's been canceled. There's other meanings besides that, Lois. But you certainly got
another one?
You win a bottle of wine. All right, Lois. Lois, do you know what the term handcuff? Now, it's not the handcuffs, but what would somebody say if they're referring to somebody with a handcuff?
But maybe the cuff is hanging over his hand.
Actually, it's an engagement ring.
Oh!
That's for the attorneys. You still
Never heard of that.
That's what I heard. I read it. I looked it up.